This chaos is my nemesis, and today it's going to end. We're going to use this little bird aviary so I can store my pots on them and categorize everything so it stays organized and neat.
I can be a shadow rolling on the street. I can make the same movements on repeat. I can go on walking when I'm sound asleep. I can lose myself that way. Wanna see from the bright side, keep my head in the game, be a shaker out in the land of the living. Wanna be on the inside, a bell that can ring, keep my feet level in the land of the living. They say under pressure you can be refined. I care way too much about this to stop trying, but I can go on talking without doing a thing. I can lose myself that way. Wanna be a receiver, wanna pick up first ring, be a seeker out in the land of the living. Get the chance with a few tries.
I'm moving these trees from the front of the shade house so that I can organize them over on the side of the new nursery bay. In here we've got the new nursery bay. Store transitional plants. These plants that'll go in here are just going to be held for short periods of time, and it saves the trouble of having to pot them up. So anything that's hardy or anything that sort of, only a day or two away from being reused will go into this space. There'll be two posts popped up, one in here in that corner and one on here, and a rail will go across. And this is where we'll store all of our larger trees that can't fit in the shade house but aren't ready to go in the ground. And I'll install irrigation as well so that they've all got good supplies of water to keep them going. There's irrigation projects that are underway. We've got trenches started to be cut out all over the place.
Bigger big strides, see what I find along the way.
Using these pots, I'm going to replace this one that's on the end here. And so what they do is they're great guides for hoses so that I don't end up pulling a hose and rubbing the nursery trees. These here are the nursery trees. I planted these specifically to give my nursery area some good shade. We've got zucchinis in here, we've got society garlic, and some really lovely blueberries. These are cropped really well this year. That's their first year in the ground.
Wanna lend you my shoulder, be a pillar of strength, be a giver out in the land of the living.
I won't be able to install these just now. Might do those in another video, and then we'll plant them out. There's something to look forward to in the next video. Okay, last one. Come on, Dad, you can do this. So that kind of gives you an idea. Obviously, I've got to level this out. First, I'll level out the ground, then I'll level out the plinth, and finally level out the pot. Well, look at that. We're making progress. Slowly, but surely. Fingers crossed. It is utterly sweltering today. I think we're getting up to about 38. Better keep going before I melt away.
Wanna lend you my shoulder, be a pillar of strength, be a giver out in the land of the living. Wanna be on the inside, be a bell that can ring, keep my feet level in the land of the living.
So for those of you who haven't seen my cool gardener, well, that's what I call it. I made it myself and just knocked it together one hot summer's day. I thought, I'm not going to survive. I've got it plumbed in here. I just flick this switch. It's fine enough to cool you down without getting you absolutely soaking wet. And this shirt that I'm wearing is a 50 plus fabric specifically made for outdoor use, so it breathes really well, but when it gets wet it's utterly divine and cools you down beautifully. We're not here for that. Back to work, Dad. Remember a time when I wouldn't have shared this project with you all, probably because I just felt a bit of shame for having it look so messy. But you know what? We're all human and we all have chaos in our own way. And the sooner we own that, the sooner we come to terms with it and accept all the facets of who we are, the more peaceful our lives become. So, welcome to my chaos. So the plan, I think, here is to just categorize all of the plastic pots that I've got, and they'll eventually go into this cabinet, but I'm not going to put them in there until I've got this spot finished off. So that's sort of the next focus from here. I've moved all of the large pots that I had in here and I've shifted them up here into bay 3 of the 3-bay composter, because I don't have enough compost at this point to warrant keeping that space vacant. So just being able to stack them up and get them organized. You might see I've got all my pumpkin slabs here. Bricks here and some large rocks. I use these for in ponds and things like that, water features for the birds so that they can get in and out. I'm always looking for a good little flat type of rock for that. Got my concrete slabs down in here, so I use those a lot for prepping the foundation for the plinths and the urns that I put in. I've got some wine barrel rings here, which I'm going to turn into a beautiful project in the future. And then all of these pots have come from Marketplace or been given to me. Lots of different types of pots in here. And I'll refinish some of them because they might not fit my aesthetic. But generally speaking, they'll just stay here until I feel inspired. Then I'll come up here and grab them out. So there's some amazing pots in here and I've paid next to nothing for them. So I don't buy my pots new, but you know, when you do projects like this where you're managing waste and you're doing everything on a budget, it really pays to be able to have things in stock for when you're ready to use them. But you've got to grab them when they're available. And so having a decent space to store them is really handy. Eventually we're going to build an entirely new garden shed. It's going to be really great, but it's still a couple of years away. So that's bay 3. And then bay 2, I've just moved my sugarcane mulch over to here. This gets used up very, very quickly. So we've still got 2 bays running for compost, which is the main priority. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so down to the nitty gritty of it now. These are all my indoor pots and terracotta pots and the like. So I'm going to pack these up, pop them into the wheelbarrow, and then I can restack them into the old bird aviary once I move this table. So the plan is to, I think, move this table along, and then we'll put the bird aviary in here and then the table just off to the side. That's the plan at this point. I don't know how it's going to look, but we'll see. Some of these pots are brand new, and they actually, I think I got a pile of them for $80, and it's most of the terracotta that you can see around the place come from that one. Brand new, they've still even got their tags on.
A significant life, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing, faces merchant change.
I love to use my mower once my body gets tired. It's a really great alternative for carting different things, and I don't have to haul it in the wheelbarrow. So I do love my mower for that. Got a really good heavy duty deck on it, so I'm not worried. I've done it for years, but if you've got a lighter weight deck, it might not suit your mower.
The swallows will be here by dawn.
Well, that makes it a little bit safer to work in this area. The grass isn't quite so long. These are the summer shades. I've already popped some out, but I think we're going to need some more. We've got 40-degree days, consecutive 40-degree days coming. Get these up in the next day or two. Well, it's a good thing that you come on here for gardening inspiration and not for beauty tips, because I'm a hot, sweaty mess out here. So I've just measured up that space. I think I'm going to pop it on the back of the shade house wall. And it's about 1370, the cupboard itself, the old bird aviary that was redid. So I think maybe that'll work pretty well there. We'll see. Well, believe it or not, I just filmed me getting this cupboard in here on a single trolley. I called out to the camera to start recording, started recording, and it turned off after 6 seconds. Oh boy. Well, it's not the end of the world. We've got it in here. That's the main thing. You can see where everything is. Just going to make such a difference. Get some more pots. Got my plant labels here. These are just old puddle pop sticks that I use for, the seedlings.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love, memory, washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioning. Could use some too. A little bit of Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Well, what a difference a few hours have made. Quite a number of hours and a heck of a lot of hard work and sweat. I'll be able to manage it now that I've got this beautiful shelving system, fits in this space perfectly. And the great thing is it's got a little roof over it, so it will keep a little bit of the weather off of my pot. I've got a barrel of potting mix tucked in here in the corner, an old tractor chair, which is great for when I'm potting up. I can just sit on here and pot away and grab my pots. I'm truly delighted with the outcome of this. There's no money being spent on it, just a coat of paint. This is an old outdoor glass dining table. Absolute rubbish, but does the job for potting perfectly. Can't ask for more. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going out for a nice cool drink. I'll see you in the next one. Shine on.